What's up, guys? How's it going, everybody? It's just me tonight and Kaiju. Kaiju, come here. What's up, buddy? We're gonna answer your questions. Isn't that right, Kaiju? No? No? Question? Yeah, Kaiju's getting big. He's growing. He's a growing dog. Hope you guys enjoyed today. I thought Shadowrun... what's been going on, all that good stuff, things we're planning on, things you guys want to see. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, Kaiju's getting big. He's growing. He's a growing dog. Hope you guys enjoyed today. I thought Shadowrun was a lot of fun. It was a good episode. It was great. We need way more people watching that show. It's good. I think it's the best show we have on this channel. I'm going to be biased like that. Other ones got to catch up. What's up, Elmsworth? Good morning. How are the interns working out? They just started. Stink Pickle. Stink Pickle just subscribed. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Stink Pickle. That's a good name, Stink Pickle. Yes, Shadowrun was really good. God, there were a couple questions I've already... Shadowrun was fucking great. Yeah, we need definitely more people. Watching Shadowrun, because it's a great show. It's a great show. Where is your go-to comic book shop in Seattle? Zakanian, it's Alter Ego Comics. They're actually sponsoring our Wednesdays. Those guys are really cool. They've been helping out a lot, and we're going to keep trying to do cool stuff with them. Alex is really busy right now. Alex is actually finishing up 2 feature films that he's mixing for, so Alex is super busy, and that's why you haven't seen him around in chat much either. How do you feel about the direction the metagame is going? Is it more stressful than you thought it was going to be? That's a good question, Mondo the Great. It's a lot of work, which we knew it was going to be. We want people to get really into it, which we like. At the same time, there's that balance that we have to find, because what's important for me is we still have programs to run, and we can't let running those programs be put like as a lower priority than running the metagame. If the metagame takes priority, then the programs suffer. So it's finding a balance, because it is a lot of work, and there's so many questions, and it's a new system, so everyone's trying to exploit it, and they keep finding ways to exploit it, and it's just like, holy shitballs, like it's so much. So we're working on that, and we're still working on getting all of the purchasables that you'll be able to buy through the market share, which I'm really excited about, because I feel like that'll add a whole nother level of ways you guys can interact with it. Let's see. You want to donate for Tuesday DFA role-playing because the donations were non-existent. Mr. Washington, okay, so here's the thing. I'm not too worried about donations for Tuesday's role-playing DFA. Not worried about it. It makes enough on Fridays, and that's kind of what we planned on. We knew the role-playing wasn't going to generate a lot of donations, but we knew Friday would, so it balances out. The thing is, people are also complaining about all the donations on Friday, and I think if we introduce donations on Tuesday, it's just going to give them more to complain about. So I think that it's a balance. Friday's about having a lot of fun. Tuesday's about getting a chance to know the characters better, so on Friday we can just be more silly and have fun. That balance exists there. I think I'm more confident with our Shadowrunners role-playing abilities. Those guys, I think, are more experienced role players, so they are able to roll with the change a little quicker. I think adding a donation system DFA, either it would be something that interrupts the gameplay, or it would be something that's kind of silent, like on Shadowrun. And I don't really know, because they don't do much die rolling and stuff like that. I don't really know what we could do to do that. I don't really want to mess with it, I guess. Have you thought about getting someone that their main job is working on the metagame, or do you think it would be a waste of assets and time getting them focused on one thing? Yes, it's a waste of assets and time, 100%. We can't afford for somebody to have that as their only job. That would be silly. Are you hyped for Iggy and Scorch on Paragon tomorrow? Yes, we're going to be playing Paragon tomorrow night. Team Zach versus Team Joe. Tomorrow night. after grab bag, Team Zach versus Team Joe.
Choose your sides wisely.
Building teams. Geeks or not?
We're gonna give away a key for Paragon during Rabbit Stew tomorrow.
We're gonna give a key away for Paragon during Rabbit Stew tomorrow, says Emily. How many do we have left? Just one?
2.
Oh, we have 2, so we'll.
During Rabbit Stew, and we're gonna give one away when you come and play with us.
There you go. There you go.
There you go.
Everybody's Team Joe. I figured that would happen. That's fine. My team will surprise you.
Thanks, fam.
Let's see. Looking for more questions. I like that the RPGs complement the feel of the channel. Yeah, and we have more RPGs on the way. Team Zach because fuck it. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. So any news on the new Valiant or Pathfinder shows yet? Yes, the news is we can't do them yet because we don't have enough resources. To be totally honest, I've been unhappy with the way things have been running the last 2 weeks. I want things to be smoother. I want things to be better, and I think it's not fair for me to introduce 2 new shows when I still see holes that need to be filled. So I think the plan for right now is we're going to wait until about mid-May. Holy shit, Josephine now hosting our stream for 78 viewers. Thank you, Josephine. Guys, our hall has been breached and we're being attacked. Guys, defend us against the Sugar Cube raid. Get those sons of bitches out of here. Defend us. We have a hull breach, guys. Do something about that, Joe.
Sugar Cube breach.
Joe, we got invaders.
I got it. I'm fixing it right
Joe?
now. I want it.
Joe?
I got it.
Joe?
Take care of it. Beep boop, beep boop.
Beep boop, beep beep beep. Man your rabbit holes. Defend against the raiders.
Man your rabbit holes.
Basically just spam the chat to the point that nobody can say anything.
This sounds dirty. Your rabbit holes.
Yeah, defend your rabbit hole. Thumpers, defend your rabbit hole! Oh man. Quick! Inside the secret passage. Yep, there we go. Just spam it out. Feel it out, guys. Get it out of your system. Just get it out. Get it out. What the hell are these rabbits? Josephine, they're our friends. But you don't know anything about friendship. Alright guys, that's it. Cut it out. Let's get back to the questions. Enough spamming. We got it. Thank you for defending the ship, and thank you, Josephine, for rating us. Rabbits do like sugar cubes. That they do. That they do. I know you're trying to raid me, Josephine. I acknowledged it. We went through everything. You just don't know anything about friendship. Thanks for resubscribing, Josephine. Friend. What's up, Ubervaldi? Would you tell us about your plans for the channel if you can? So, I was talking about the Valiant and the Pathfinder games. So, the current plan is to wait until mid-May. Because we have a new employee starting at the beginning of May, we have our interns starting. They're going to start coming in the next week and all that good stuff. So that's going to be the plan, I guess. Hopefully by then, I'm really confident. Actually, we need everything to be on lockdown by first week of May, or second week of May, because I have to go out of town. We have a lot of things coming up in May. A lot of stuff. May is going to be a really big month for us. It's also a month because I'm going to be out of town for 5 days. And then Emily's going to be out of town for 5 or 6 days. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough month, but we have new people starting that will hopefully help bring some energy and some extra help just to help make these shows tighter. I feel like I've been lax on these guys. The shows are getting sloppy.
Fuck off.
Hey, no. Do your job better. No sloppies.
Attitude reflects leadership. So.
Better.
Everybody's telling me to not micromanage, so I'm trying not to. But I feel like I need to. What are the new RPGs, hyper RPGs, thinking of adding? Kinder Bunny just subscribed! Thank you, Kinder Bunny, for subscribing. That's 2 since we started. 3 more and we'll do a Steam Key giveaway. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing for that. So, Claudia is not the reason the shows are getting sloppy. No, everyone thinks I micromanage, but I really don't. I actually try to not be up in everybody's shit. And sometimes I feel like I should be in people's shit more. Try to stay out of everybody's way. So, the new things that we're looking to introduce are the Paizo show and the Valiant show. The good news is Valiant is totally behind what we're doing. They're really excited. They've agreed to help us promote when we do the show, to whatever we need, basically. They're going to send us stuff for the background, for props, and they're willing to share with us like all sorts of stuff. They're really great, and we're really excited to work with them. I'm super excited to work with them. So, yeah. Zach is so bad at micromanaging the mods that half the time he doesn't even know what we were doing. It's true. I honestly don't. Yes, I'm glad you guys are excited about the Valiant show. That's one of those things I'm a little worried about, though, because I'm having a hard time wrapping my brain around how we make it appealing to a general audience. We already do stuff that's pretty heady and over people's heads. I think the more I approach it like it's a general superhero kind of concept, the more people just tuning in will be excited by it. Because I know a lot of people don't know Valiant. They're not going to know the things I'm saying. They're not going to know what a Psyot is. But I think the good thing about Valiant is they'll be able to release stuff because there's so much great stuff out there that's accessible to people. I can release stuff to the audience that says, here's a quick list of what is cool with Valiant. And maybe we can get Valiant to give us some codes to give away and stuff like that. Let's see. Yes, they're being very supportive, and Paizo's being supportive too. We were going to try to launch the show before PaizoCon, but I think we're going to wait, and I think we're going to use PaizoCon to look for GMs, because the number one worry we have with our Paizo show is finding a really great GM. And it's a tough show, and the idea we have for that is going to require a GM to be really fast on their feet, really good at multiple things. So we might use PaizoCon as a way to audition people who might be interested in going. So there's a couple big things going on at PaizoCon week. We've got PaizoCon and we've got Evergreen Con. Is that what it's called? Evergreen Con?
Evergreen Tabletop Expo.
Evergreen Tabletop Expo. I'm sorry. ETX. ETX is also Memorial Day weekend, and we are going to be involved in both of those things. So PaizoCon is like Friday to Monday, and ETX is Saturday, Sunday. So I think we're going to try to do something with ETX on Saturday that has to do with their indie gaming kind of aspect and help with the game judging and streaming of that. And then we'll probably be doing stuff from PaizoCon Friday, Sunday, and maybe Monday. It's going to be a crazy weekend. We are friends with the guys that do ETX and with Paizo, so we want to help both as much as possible and just get our name out there as much as possible. But something that's just developed that I'm really excited about, guys, is on May 5th, which is a Thursday, we are going to be doing a 12-hour stream sponsored by Soylent, in collaboration with Soylent and R-Loop to support R-Loop's Indiegogo campaign. R-Loop is a Hyperloop company that's competing in Elon Musk's Hyperloop pod competition. So these guys are a group of scientists located around the world, some of them here in Seattle from the Boeing factory, and we're going to do a 12-hour stream about science, about fucking cool shit, and I'm really stoked about it. I love what they're doing. It's a really cool thing, and I really appreciate Soylent actually hit us up about it, and they're like, hey, just doing some name association here, but you guys like sci-fi stuff, and Hyperloop sounds like it'd be really cool with Hyper RPG. And I was like, fuck yeah, let's do it. That sounds amazing. So that's going to be May 5th, Thursday, 12 hours of science. It's going to be awesome. So we're planning that out right now. We're going to have a meeting about it this weekend. Try to like come up with some fun ideas for that stream. I want to do a couple science experiments since we have this big thing, this studio. Let's try to do something cool. I told the R-Loop guys about us doing some science experiments, and they immediately sent me back a Mythbusters episode of when they build the vacuum pressure tube that shoots the ping pong ball at 300 miles per hour. And I was like, yes, we're going to be friends. This is great. Let's do this. So, I'm stoked for that. And we're going to be trying to get front page support for that and all that good stuff. So it'll be my second time working with Soylent on an all-day stream, and I'm excited to do that because they're really great, and I hope that we can continue building a relationship with them and moving forward. Other exciting stuff, I heard back from the Tiltbrush developers today, and they just released a patch that has a lot of updates in it that we had asked for. Deathmaster436 is now following. Thank you for the follow. So tomorrow during Full Tilt, I'm going to show off a couple of those updates, one of which being they've included an IRC chat room into the world. So I'll be able to watch chat from inside VR. So I'm really stoked about that. Let's see. Corpse Sins deserves front page. Their streams are consistently awesome. I agree. I've asked Twitch to get Corporate Sins on the front page numerous times. They've said no. They said that they're already booked on Wednesdays. Erica Ishii's now hosting our stream for 7 viewers. Guys, Erica's hosting us. Watch out. Erica. I don't think we're doing anything for Tabletop Day Maker because we haven't been asked to. Yeah, I think Corpse Sins is amazing. What I'm hoping is eventually we might have to take one of our other shows off front page rotation and get Corpse Sins on. So it might be one of those things that when DFA gets enough viewership, we take it off and try to push for Corpse Sins to be on. I don't think they're going to give us another show on front page right now. So yeah, it should be though. It's great. It's getting better and better. And more people need to know about it, especially with this fucking corporate war that we've got going on. It's something I know no one else on Twitch does. We are unique in that. Nobody's done this before. It's a really, really different and unique thing, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what we got to do. I don't know what we got to do. The numbers aren't as high on that show as they should be. The show's great. Tonight was a good example of just that show's killer. Rio's, it's not a good idea to alternate the two. It's just not a good idea. But I mean, it's hard because we have DFA on front page rotation on Fridays, but really we've only hit the hero player once for a couple minutes, even though we're on rotation for like the last month. You know, we're competing on Friday nights with all the big tournaments and stuff. Oof. But they told us Wednesdays are booked. I don't know, man. I don't know what I gotta do. We've got somebody helping us with marketing. Thanks to Verkajol, she introduced us to someone who does marketing, and they're helping us. We've been having some meetings with her, and hopefully she'll be helping us get the word out and get some interviews and some podcasts and stuff like that. So, yeah. Sagetopian, no, I haven't really thought about that. It's an interesting idea. It was on front page rotation for 30 minutes, Bam Bam Sam. That's a lot different than Hero Player. A lot different. Tetsugan is now following. Thank you so much for the follow. What's up? You will be avenged. Are you gonna have people hand out flyers during the con and expo, make people aware beyond just a booth? Well, we can't even afford booths. Booths are really expensive. We can't afford booths. Zach, I watch a HeroClix show that I like, but I get lost with some abilities and buffs. For the Valiant show, I would worry about the numbers and abilities getting too crunchy, like Pathfinder versus D&D. Well, the thing is, with the Valiant show, what I like about it, White Wabbit, is it's actually the least complicated RPG I've seen. For one, I wouldn't be necessarily a GM, I would be the narrator. So I would be narrating the story, working as the yellow text in a comic book, and the characters are rolling for certain actions and certain successive things, but for the most part, they're improvising their way through it, and in a way that is very natural to comic books. You have your powers, and instead of getting really crunchy with them and saying they do exactly this or exactly that, it's kind of up to how you describe it. Just like a comic book, your powers are going to be as strong or as weak as you need them in any given battle. So I think I think it's an easy one to pick up on. Yeah, more of a communal storytelling with superheroes. It's not a really numbers-heavy kind of thing. Alec824, thank you for subscribing. Welcome, Thumper. Really appreciate it. 2 more and we'll do a Steam Key giveaway. Really appreciate you guys subscribing. It means a lot to us. I'm still looking for players. SMA 7315 still looking for players. AJ is interested. Him and his wife are interested in playing. It's not Mutants and Masterminds, Karbaka. It's actually the Valiant role-playing game. Catalyst puts it out. You should check it out. I think you can download a free starter on their website, I believe. ALK824, make sure you go join that Discord. Do it, son. What about local star power? It's a good joke, right? Rock Epidemic has just subscribed. 1 more until Steam Key. Thank you so much for that subscription. Really appreciate it. If you enjoyed Shadowrun tonight, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you join our Discord. They will welcome you with open arms, and you can join any corporation that you like. And it's good. It's good fun. Yeah, Bill Gates gonna go and play some Valiant. Yeah. Yeah, local celebrities is kind of a funny statement in Seattle. I mean, really, the biggest celebs in the region are right there in that building next to us, and we keep inviting them over. It's the Nerd Fusion guys. If you narrated for Valiant, how would that work with your dice rolls? Well, I still have to roll for the NPCs and the enemies, so I will be controlling the NPCs and the enemies. It's just not super crunchy. Ciara just moved here. Azul Drake just subscribed. That's 5 subscribers, guys. Emily, are you still here? Do a Steam Key giveaway. Active in the chat, everybody. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's a subscriber-only giveaway, guys. So thank you for subscribing. Really appreciate it. That's 5. Woo! 5 more and we'll do another giveaway. Thanks so much. Yeah, I think we're going to start pushing for subs a lot more in the near future, but really there's so many people already subscribed. I feel weird. Anytime I see that many subscribers in the chat, I feel really weird pushing for subs, because it feels like anyone who could sub already has, which is greatly appreciated. You guys do it without us asking, and it's nuts. So, thank you guys so much. Rio Haas, you won. Congratulations, Rio Haas. Congratulations. Oh shit, Molly Dell. Well, you're a mod, dog, and we appreciate your help. Like, don't worry about it. Oh, look at that. Bunny Specs just subscribed for 3 months in a row. Looks like my girlfriend's watching now. When's this going to get dark and sad? I didn't stay up for happy shit. Well, let's adapt. I'm trying not to be as sad on camera as much. And I'm serious. This is a conscious effort. I was very unhappy with myself last week. I could do better, to be totally honest. I think, you know, when I was working at Geek and Sundry, everyone knew I was beat down, but I just came out on screen a little bit. I don't think you guys were able to feel how beat down I was as much because I wasn't on screen as much. I was only there a little bit because I wasn't allowed to be a host. So, because I'm here a lot on camera for this channel, I think that me being on camera all the time and being beat down is not good for the channel. You guys know me, then you get worried. You know that I'm working too hard. You get upset. You're messaging Emily that you're worried about me. You're messaging me on Twitter that I need to rest and all that kind of shit. And I don't think that's good for us. I think for people who don't know me and they're just tuning in, they probably are just like, why is this guy being an asshole? Why is he being upset? Like blah 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 blah. So yeah, I'm gonna make a conscious effort. Oh, look at that. Okay, wait, hold on. Joe just pulled up a forum chat. Somebody needs to go, okay, there's a discussion, guys. There's a discussion going on the Tilt Brush Steam page. If any of you guys are on Steam, you should go leave a comment because Sir Javelot, wait, what are you doing? It says, why is no one streaming this from 59 minutes ago? And somebody says, I'd really like to see someone stream this app. Hey! K2's Diaz, Zach, just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. 4 more away. No, Silly Sunny, I'm not going to try to be less of an asshole. I'm going to try to not be so upset on camera all the time and the means of me looking really beat down and tired. I'm going to try not to be. If that means that I just don't show up on camera when I'm beat down, I just don't show up on camera. Okay, so the forum post is called Why is no one streaming this? Basically someone's asking, how come nobody streams this on Twitch? Somebody should go into that discussion and talk about Full Tilt. That would be cool, because there's already people commenting on it. So, yeah. What's not working? What, you launch it from inside VR, though? What's not coming up? The image?
The menu. You see it here in space, but...
The menu doesn't come up? Shit.
You can launch it from either.
So Zach, Valiant question, is $1 a book a fair price for their 90s stuff? No, don't do it. Don't read their 90s stuff. Start at the 2012 relaunch. And I mean that. Just start at the 2012 relaunch. Yeah, I'm gonna still be salty me, asshole me on trivia hops and stuff like that. That's different. What I meant is me being on like Rabbit Stew and just being beat down. Me being here and just being beat down. Me showing up on other shows for a little bit and just being beat down. That's not good for the channel. It's not good for the overall look. I can recognize that. As the boss of the channel, I see people's comments. That's not a good look for us. We're here to have fun. And honestly, I want everyone watching to have fun. And I bring the energy down if I'm like that. I think I just need to remove myself from those situations, because honestly sometimes I am super beat down, my body's really fucked up, and I shouldn't be on camera. So fuck that. I'll just remove myself so you guys can keep having fun. Beat down Zach is what we came to HH for. Well, know that deep down I'm always beat down. You guys as the constant viewers can understand that deep down I might be smiling, but I'm dead on the inside. Thanks, guys, for putting that. Oh yeah, you should. Yeah, you could do the video time lapse. That's cool. You ever plan to do anything for resubs? I subbed soon after the button became available, and sometimes it doesn't feel like it counts. Maybe that's silly. I do love supporting the channel. I love chatting. It just feels mess sometimes. Roletta, yeah, I think the reward in resubscribing is you're keeping the channel alive. I mean, you're part of the giveaways. You're part of the Discord, which is constantly updating, and you're part of the metagame. All that stuff is a reward for continuing to subscribe every week. The only difference between resubs and new subs is we say thank you when we notice you resubscribe. We don't call it out as a new person, but you still get the affirmation, and you're a part of the continuingly things that we throw out to reward subscribers. We get to reward subscribers a lot more on this channel than I have in the past because we don't have certain laws keeping us from doing so. That's too bad. The goal should always be to enjoy your work as much as you can. So I do enjoy my work. I enjoy my work a lot. The thing is, I have a condition, okay? I have a disability. That's just, it's something I'm going to live with for the rest of my life. It beats me the fuck up. I enjoy doing the painting stream a lot. But the whole reason I stopped painting years ago is it kills me. It knocks me the fuck down. I'm not supposed to be on my feet that much. I'm not supposed to be moving my arms that much. It destroys me. Every time you guys saw me do Just Dance or anything like that, you have no fucking clue how much that destroyed my body and beat me down. I have fun. I enjoy doing this stuff. It just comes at a really heavy price. Really heavy price. Yeah, we don't want to... Yeah, that's enough responses, guys. If a couple people have done it, thank you so much. Don't keep doing it. We don't want to overdo it. replies in that thread are starting to look staged and or spammy. Yeah, I shouldn't have asked you guys out loud. As someone who deals with nerve pain all day, I can say that you are far braver than I am. I can't get up some days. I can't either, Hunter. I'll be totally honest. I can't either. It takes me hours some days to get out of bed, and me like honestly, like forcing. It's hard. Yeah, I don't want to sometimes. What's the best way to pass along some Steam keys to Hyper RPG? I've got a few keys for games. I already have my library. Whisper them to us, Demelion. Do you want us to give away? We can give them away, or we can add them to our library and give them away through Steam that way. All that good stuff. That's 7 posts. LOL. Yeah. Thank you guys for posting, though. That's nice. Stuff like that goes a long way for our channel. Like in Reddit, Steam forums, stuff like that, when people are asking questions and commenting and all that stuff. So, he's living by his words of wisdom. Follow your bliss. Yeah, sure, that's it. Sure. Ask more questions, guys. What kind of stuff have you been enjoying? And yes, somebody said like the numbers have been down the last 2 weeks. Do you know what shows they are and why? Well, Rabbit Stew's down. Every show except DFA and Shadowrun is down, to be honest. Is that a fair assessment, Joe? Yeah. Every show except DFA and Shadowrun is down in viewership the last 2 weeks. So I want to get the energy back up. You know, we talked to Goobs a little bit today about some stuff he thinks we should be doing that we're going to work on with our Twitch outreach. We're talking to marketing people. We have a lot of exciting stuff coming up in May. May's going to be a big month for us. You know. What do you do when you are surrounded by idiots and want to punch your boss in the head? A Crusader. Quit and go form a new company. Damn it, I'll get it eventually since no one in the show hasn't been down either. Claudia is infectious. I would agree with you, Nesimar. Claudia is very infectious. I think she's great. I think she's really great. I think it's the show itself could be tightened and more effort could be put into it. So how do you get up on those days? Like, you just do it by sheer will. Paradigm shift. You do it. You just fucking do it. I don't know what else to say. It sucks. You just do it. Did I take the Snuggle Lord body pillow with you? No. That's Malika's. It's not mine. I don't think that's it, Borak 1024. Have you considered turning back content to avoid stretching everything too thin or even thinner? No. I think we need more to reach different viewers. The problem is right now, it's not about going thinner, it's that right now we appeal to one audience. We've got a couple new people in here, but I'd say 90% of our audience followed over from Geek and Sundry. That's a problem. It's a problem that we have to fix. We have to find new viewers that aren't just fans of that channel, because then we're in constant conflict with their content. Originally, we knew that was going to happen. We knew that was going to be a problem, that my biggest competition is the thing I created in the past, and we didn't want to stream against it. Well, unfortunately, the schedules of all the people up here made that impossible. So we have to stream against it, and it creates a conflict constantly. So we do have some new people, but 90% of our audience follows us over. So I don't think we need to cut back. I think we need to add programs that don't compete, that can find new people. Last Friday, our Mercer running Pathfinder during Trivia Hops, that hurts this channel. It does. It's a problem we're completely aware of. Zach, did you forget that you had a Twitch channel before GNS? No. There was mine, and then there was Socialtron. And some people followed there, but they came to, they went over to GNS too. Yeah. When GNS does something like D&E with the sloth, last Friday, are Mercer running Pathfinder during trivia hops that hurts this channel? It does. It's a problem we're completely aware of. No, Roletio, we get it, and I really appreciate you being such a awesome member of the community and joining our Discord and playing Paragon with us and all that stuff. I get it. I knew you weren't trying to be insulting or anything like that. You're an awesome member in the community. We really appreciate you being here. So this problem you might be able to shed some light to. I have a job opportunity to be getting into the industry I really want to, but my current job would be conflicting with the scheduling of this new job opportunity, so I'm kind of between a rock and a hard place. Take the new job. If it's the industry you really want into, then just fucking take it. Just do it. How old are you? Like, what? I mean, I say all that and I don't ask you any questions. Tricks Big Bear, Hyper Rad Power, go! Thank you so much for donating. TX Big Bear 1331. Thank you.
Zach, we at #ShiaWas are very excited to help you #achieve your bliss.
Thanks. Okay, you're only 19, you'll be avenged? Go for it. Fucking do it. Now it's not even a question. If you would have told me like 45 and other stuff, no, 19, you could completely reform your fucking life from this point out and you'd be fine. Just do it. Jesus. Oh no. Malika's internet must be messing up. What's Mondor the Great asking? I didn't even see it, Alien Knitter. I missed it. Chat was moving a little quick. Yeah, the world is your oyster. I really like the Tuesday DFA episodes that have real stakes, like this week in the Jimmy Rasputin episode. They feel like a prologue to Friday. White Wabbit, we had talked about that. We heard you guys' critique, and we agreed, and Mitch and Tyler and I all had a conversation about it, and you're going to see a lot more episodes like this Tuesdays moving forward. You'll see less of the just general contract negotiations and more actual missions where they get a chance to really role play. I think that's where it'll be headed from here on out. Bella Beauty, no, it doesn't matter. Thank you so much for watching and contributing your time and your subscription. Thank you so much. Sorry, Mondor, I missed it. Yeah. Micro82 is now following. Thank you for the follow, Micro82. Really appreciate it. That's awesome. Spatha08. I hopefully still see some contract negotiation. That's like half the fun of being a merc. It is. I just want there to be more stakes and more excitement on Tuesdays so it doesn't feel like stale. Like, it just needs to be more exciting. I think about making the move to follow what I really want to pursue as a career, and every year I still can't see me being able financially most to do that. It can be disheartening. So if anyone's still in their early 20s and thinking about it, just do it. Agreed, like Uberbaldi said. Just fucking do it. Will a MOBA show up for Easy Fun Show? We do play a MOBA. Marvin Martian. Element Overlord is now following. Element Overlord, thank you for following. Really appreciate it. Who asked that again? That was Marvin. Marvin Martian. Tune in tomorrow night at about 9 p.m. and Joe and I are going to be playing Paragon. It's a MOBA. It'll be Team Zach versus Team Joe. You can actually play with us. You're a subscriber, so hop on board. I like the two-part aspect of DFA. When there's permadeath, it really makes you attach the players. That was the idea. Do you have human meetups up there? Yes, we do. One of my project leaders from our nonprofit at Midwest Humans is going to be moving up that way soon, and I'm hoping to connect with humans up there. Yeah, we do. Yeah, that's where all our volunteers came from, was a Team Human meetup. The Hero Forge team just launched a weekly D&D stream, Mondays at 7:30. Not sure how that can help you, but thought I'd mention it. I don't know why I remind you of Shane Dawson. Not many, and we haven't done a meetup since Zach came up here. Yeah, I guess, no, there's been 2 meetups. There is a Facebook group, a Seattle Team Human Facebook group. If you need a tank tomorrow, I can run Rampage. Hell yeah, dude! What's your favorite flavor of cake? I don't really like cake. It's usually got milk in it. So, don't really have a real taste for cake. A lot of problems I'm currently having are caused by financial issues. I want to buy more geeky shirts to help my identify crisis, but no money. All I have is Trek shirts and generic geek shirts. It's fine, dude. All I have are the cheapest shirts from Target and jeans that I bought at thrift stores and have been wearing for 10 years.
My shirts are white t-shirts.
Yeah, like, preaching to the choir, man. I choose working in a job I love over financial security, so I'm a bad person to talk to about financial problems because I will have them for a long time. Zach, what's your preference of coffee? I like really nice, bold blends, slow kind of age. What is some of my favorites? I really like Handsome Coffee's pretty good. Handsome Coffee Roasters, it's good shit. Trying to think of some of my other favorite kind of brands that I like. I like Cafecito Organico's brand. It's based out of LA. It's good stuff. Let's see. Have you thought about streaming a special grab bag from the local gaming shops and one game is made, get randoms to play it? That's not a bad idea, Mono the Great, especially since we're teamed up with Uncle's Games. The problem is how much it costs to stream from other locations. It's pretty difficult because of internet, equipment, resources, getting our team out there, all that stuff. It's a good idea. It's just tough. Hey, I hear you. Kaiju? I heard that. Where'd you... Yeah, you. Get up here. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. It's very encouraging to see this art community be involved in the RPG experience. Anime Saint, thank you for that. The chat room itself gets to play an RPG with each other in our corporate wars, the subscribers. And we've got more RPGs coming this way soon. Couple big ones with Kaizo and Valiant. I'm excited about that. The word on the noise complaints is we have a lot of work to do and it's going to be really expensive, and I don't really know how we're going to handle it. It's gonna be tough. Yes, I know Brian K. Vaughan's one shot of The Walking Dead is up on Panel Syndicate. I haven't read it yet, but I will be. Unfortunately, I already know what happens. It's Exodus Eagle. It is called Death Wish Coffee, and it's the rum, the kind of like a barrel brand. Since Full Tilt is gone over, I was thinking about a morning MOBA or a chat-involved game. Marvin Martian, I do like that. We're looking at adding more morning content. It's just tough because of time and resources. Full Tilt is really easy for us because it requires very little resources for us. And Joe's able to do a lot of other work while we're doing it. God, he's shedding like a motherfucker.
Get off the chaser. Get off.
What is your favorite Magic the Gathering card? I don't have one. Joe, what's yours?
Random Djinn.
Cool. Yeah, as Negiyama said, don't get the wine-flavored barrel brand. It's gross. It's not good. Can't you do the grab bag and game with some randoms in the studio? Not really, Elmsworth. It's harder to get studios to come out, or randoms to come out to the studio. The Nerd Fusion guys do not have noise complaint issues because they bought out the entire top floor of the building. No one is next to them. They make a lot more money than us. I know I'm missing some questions. When is the Met going to be put on eBay? That's a good question. I know Emily was working on that. She got us an eBay account set up. We need to get that on eBay. A Marvel Heroes show is low impact if we can find the time. I love Marvel Heroes. That game's fun. I really don't have fucking time though. Like, and that's the thing too. Like, we just don't have time. Already doing that show on Mondays and Thursdays means I had to stop doing Rabbit Stew. And it's like, then we gotta pay people to come in there and do it. Time is money. No, dude, I hear you. Cut it out. No. No. Yeah, don't look at me like that. No chewing on the couch. You cut it out. Hey.
Come on, cousin.
Where's that, or his...
They're all up here.
The rope and stuff like that?
I don't
Yeah.
know what the rope is. Keep on biting.
You can't compare New Fusion to Hyper. It's 5 very established Twitch streamers, 2 who are free Twitch. Oh, I'm aware. I'm not comparing. I'm saying they've got an entire floor to themselves. I'm probably am going to stop by GNS when I'm in town in May, in Meeker. I will be stopping by. Great, Cope the Joke. I have no idea what in the fuck you're talking about, but... I haven't seen the Electro character trailer for Marvel Heroes. I love that game. It's a lot of fun. It never brought in good numbers for GNS though. It was just a way to fill time for time block. The next shirt for sale is going to be the Infect shirt for Shadowrun. I was kind of hoping we'd get some more viewers before we pull that shirt out because it's going to be really hard to make that shirt make money. It's just tough. Zach, has my suggestion made to you of hosting Devsolutely, developer interview show hosted by maker of Legend of Dungeon? No, that didn't make it to me, but we'll look into it. How have things gone getting content going for your viewers? I mean, we're doing more morning shows. Can't really... Yeah, I don't really know what more we can do right now. We don't have the resources right now. Like, I want to do more. I want us doing more. But our other shows are suffering, and I feel like the quality is falling behind. So we gotta knock those out first. Those gotta tighten up. And I don't want shows to tighten up. I want them getting better. I want every week for the show to be better than it was the week before. I don't want the opposite to happen. I don't even want complacent. You know, I was telling Emily this week that if we're in a position where we're comfortable, then we're doing something wrong. If I ever look around and see that we're comfortable in a show, then something's wrong. Because it's live content, and the second you've done something that's comfortable, then you're boring, and you're a week behind. It's got to constantly be reinventing itself, somehow. Oh, fuck you. Still not working, huh? So it's just not pulling up a menu? So there's like a new update rolled out today or something? Huh.
That's any murmurs about it.
So it's just us.
Well, but then it's not the most active community right now either.
Mm-hmm.
In space and the whole thing, but...
How much does a stream consultant cost per hour? Any chance of Hyper RPG official shirts for the various corps? That will be hopefully tied into our metagame expansion, where somebody could spend part of their market share for us to design a shirt for them to put up in the store. Any chance of convincing HBS to do a short weekly update show on their new Battletech game? They do it once a month, Rihaz. Once a month they do an update. We don't want to ask them to take more time out of their day than that. They're really busy working on the game. Wait, it's doing... Huh. RJ4712 is now following. Thank you for the follow. I don't really want to get into any deep topics tonight, Nagama. I want to answer questions, talk about the channel, because the channel is all that's consuming my brain right now. It's all I'm thinking about. It's all I'm obsessing over. The corps already have logos. I think an emote is something we'll also put on the metagame. We also need more subscribers. How far is the HBS studio to Hyper RPG? It's just a mile or two. It's not that far. Like, we can get a couple more emotes, but we wouldn't be able to do 10 more emotes. Like, we don't have the room. If you consider HeroClix a tabletop board game, then it's my favorite board game. But I don't think it is a board game. We may have to call it an early night tonight, guys, because I'm going to have to work on this VR thing. VR is not launching for us. Surprise! New appointment's great. Can you make subs on front page shows be like donations? What do you mean, CKJS? Explain a little bit better. Would a Star Wars-based RPG be good? I like... no, because of licensing. Disney licensing. That's true, I haven't played Legendary yet. Somebody's got to teach me. We have had no progress on a computer sponsor, guys. We don't have enough numbers. I mean, just fucking flat out truth. I don't have Felicia Day's name anymore attached to what I'm doing, so sponsors don't really care. Before we started, having the prestige of what I did at GNS got us a lot, until the charity drive launch didn't go over as well as it should have, and we didn't get the numbers we were promised, or the front page promotion. So just to not be a downer, but just to be really... I'm not saying your name out loud, the person that just followed. I'm not going to say that out loud, but... So, like, oh, that dude Dizzle is now following. Thank you for the follow. It's just one of those things where, like, the sad truth of it all is we missed out on a lot of sponsors because our initial launch numbers were so low. I was able to use, like, what I had done at GNS to get a lot of stuff before we launched, but then after we launched, when people saw the numbers, they all backed out. Sucks. Some people have shown an interest knowing what we can create. That's why Paizo wants to work with us. That's why Valiant wants to work with us. That's why Soylent's working with us. They believe in what we're doing, and they know that with their help we can get there, which will help them in the long run too. It's still not a position I like to be in because it's not them begging, it's us begging. Yeah. Thank you, Multifractals. You already follow, right? Chaotix 100, if I had time. We have interns that are actually helping spread out stuff at their campuses now. So. Maybe Skexy 42. It's not a bad idea. Shit, chat room just went haywire. I'm trying to read it. Yeah, Mr. Thrope, I am pretty upset.
Everyone's broken.
Huh?
Everyone's broken. It's a fucking broken for everyone.
What broke it?
The VR dashboard.
Oh, really?
That's what it was saying.
So you found the... So if you turn it off beta, it works? It's worth a shot.
Everyone's broken.
Thanks, Mo Monkeys. Hopefully we still have money when that comes around. Now see, Papapoulos at all the Feta. 1 to 1.5K on all other shows is actually really high, and they don't pull in those numbers. They pull in between 600 to 700 to 800, kind of. 1,000 to 1.5K is actually really high numbers. Shakarisu just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. If you're streaming like 8 to 10 hours a day, 5 to 6 days a week, and you're pulling in 1,000 to 1,500 people, that's actually really, really good numbers. I would love to have those numbers. Those are great. Those are amazing numbers. Because then you're also getting a community that's really tight, which is a lot more valuable to sponsors than a community that's really volatile. Like, if you have 1,000 really dedicated viewers, that's better than having 5,000 troll, competitive asshole viewers. Depending on the brand you want to work with. Some brands only care about big numbers. Some brands care about positive engagement because they see higher sales out of it. Oh, that's good. Tigers World and Maker. Yeah, JRoby 1970, it is really scary, and it's a real big problem with their platform, that you have to depend so much on their good graces. And it's why a lot of media companies will not head over, They just won't. Yeah, it's a real fucked up thing with Twitch right now. I think they want a lot of media companies like us doing content and stuff, but without a proper plan in place to support them, it's a waste of money. You're just losing money at that point. It's either you're going to have people look at it and go, well, I guess we only do esports, or just have a single streamer who's famous do something, because that money doesn't add up, you know? Guys, I don't want this to become a competition. Please don't do that. I'm really proud of what we created over there at Geek and Sundry. I made that content. I'm happy with it. I did not want to compete against it, so I don't want this to turn into a competition. It sucks, because I understand we're competing for the viewership, and I want to make content that makes people watch, but I don't want it in our chat room to turn into a, like, this or them kind of thing. That's just not cool.
They don't know how to fix them all.
Yeah, Parvis said Potence. I realize that too. When it's almost all subs already, you realize that we really don't have much room to grow. I know that to be true for sure. That means we're not pulling in any new viewers. We're not doing content that brings new people to the channel. But that's a problem with Twitch in general. How do you find new content? When you're trying to do stuff that's really unique and different, how do you get rewarded for that? If you're doing an RPG like Shadowrun and you're creating this big corporate war thing and you're doing all this unique stuff, how do people find it? How do people know it exists when it's higher level content that costs a lot much more money to produce? That's a problem with the platform itself, to not be able to find that stuff. Thank you, Steverus. That's really nice. Appreciate that. Oh, Mr. Thropa. It's cool that you named it Jackal. Go home. I might have to do something else in the morning if they don't have Steam fixed. I don't know. Yeah, White Wabbit, the only time the co-stream really worked with Josephine was the first time she did it, and Claudia was sitting here, because I think Claudia's voice coming through the Discord on her end made a lot of people come over and look. I think when it's Joe and I playing, it didn't really work. I saw only a couple followers each time we've done it. It hasn't really worked that well. Later. We're going to try some new mechanics on grab bag tomorrow night, too. One of our interns had a good idea, and we're going to try it out tomorrow night and see how that works. Seaweed, we don't have time. We're not a YouTube company. Already, what we're doing and how much we're putting out on YouTube kind of destroys a lot of other things we should be getting done. It's a lot of work. And we've also been tracking, it doesn't really pull over many people from YouTube. Not enough to justify us making nothing but YouTube content. It's getting us YouTube fans, which will help with merchandising and other stuff. But most people who watch on YouTube just watch on YouTube. They don't come over to the live content as much. Yeah, we've been talking to 5000 Watts about trying to do some co-streaming with her. Hopefully that works out. Thank you, Zainapar. That's great. Is there a way to get more information about programming on the page? Looking at the schedule, a random person dropping in won't know what most of the shows are about. Are you talking about on our channel page in general? Elaki, I don't know if I want to do that. I want to stay more in the video game realm with this channel. I mean, already we kind of talk a little about comics, but I want to focus more on video games. I know it's not what you know, but would you consider doing some competitive content? Nah. 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 Don't want to do that. And here's the reason why. We will not do it as well as the other people, because that's all they do. Just like those people wouldn't be able to run an RPG like we can. That's just it. You know, like there's no point in trying to put yourself in a position to be bad at something a ton of other people are amazing at. We're going to do what we do and do it really well and know that no one else can do that. I know a lot of people out there love watching RPGs. They don't know we exist yet. That's the issue. It's a good idea, Rock Epidemic. Zeus Light 2270. That is something we have discussed and even tried. The problem is with a lot of new games. It's the same thing I just mentioned basically. If you're not getting pre-access to the game, it's not really worth trying, and it's a waste of time and resources. So here's the thing: we cost a lot. So there's a lot of numbers that we have to incorporate when we're looking at content. And a lot of that stuff has to be like, how does it generate cash flow? How do we involve the viewer? Things like that. Just playing a new game, we're not going to get many tips, we're not going to get many donations or subscribers. So it has to really bring in a lot of people. And the thing is with that stuff, if the game's already come out, everyone that's bigger than us is already playing it. And you're going to be way down at the bottom. Unless you're really, really fucking good at it. And if you're really, really fucking good at it, then you don't have time to be good at anything else. So it's a real problem to be good at that and to find new people. So the best way to do that is to get pre-access. I used to be able to do that at Geek and Sundry. Can't do that here now because we don't have big enough numbers. We can do that with some of our friends. We're going to be doing some really cool shit with Necropolis because HBS is making Necropolis, and we're going to be working directly with Bandai Namco to do some really great pre-streams of Necropolis that nobody else will have access to, just us. And I do think that will help. I think doing stuff before everyone else is the way to go about it. Otherwise, you're just going to tune into somebody like Dan's Gaming playing a game. Why would you watch us? If you go to Twitch's front page and you see 30 other people playing a game and you got to go all the way down to find us, it's fucking tough. It's a weird system. How do you... It's a fucked up system. You know, I'm working with Kim Swift and Amazon. I'm constantly pitching them ideas, I think, to make it easier to find content. Has Star Mazer been working out? I mean, those guys are great. I love the Star Mazer guys. They don't really bring an audience with them, but I think what they're doing is amazing, and I want to support amazing content. Hosting handshakes were okay, Drek Fletch, but I want to start doing raid trades with some streamers. I think that would be good. And we're working on ways to make sure when people raid us, they feel appreciated. It's hard with some of our shows, like if someone raided us during Shadowrun or DFA, how do we make them feel appreciated? So we're working on that. We're trying to figure that out. And having a show like Grab Bag, but for video games using fan ideas content, maybe something like RPG Maker, or even taking the game's development, Grab Bag, making digital RPG using Tabletop Simulator. I don't know, sounds boring to me, Lord Cario. Nice, Steverus. Well, that's great. I think Don's got great energy. Demuzi423 is now following. Thank you. Okay, Roletti, and I know that's not for most people. Cult classic type games, like stuff that no longer popular, people love the game, Arkham Asylum, the first, Bioshock, ETC. I don't know why, but we'd have to have the right people. Gotta have the right people. Again, just people playing games. Like, we do what we do, and we do it really well. And the thing is, we're making good content. People just have to find us. So marketing is our issue. Content isn't our issue. Marketing is our issue. Oh, I think you guys have been doing a great job rating people. I think you've been doing an amazing job rating people. It's us doing a good job of, if we were to get raids, how we react to it as hosts, as shows, as a channel. SMA7315, I 100% agree with you. And I hate that I agree with you. Unfortunately, that's Seattle. My hands are tied. It sucks. That's why I try to be on the channel more, is to be a voice, and then to give you guys elevated content. We're trying to get Claudio on the channel more. We're trying to get Goobs and Viking Last on the channel more to give you anchors. Because I agree with you. I completely agree with you. We're too spread thin with our hosts, but that's just Seattle. Everybody's got full-time jobs. Everyone who doesn't have a full-time job, we've asked to be here more. Because I think that is important. You need more time to get to know the hosts and to feel like they're a part of the channel. We have too many hosts that spread too thin, but everyone's too fucking busy. They're way too busy. I think we have some great hosts, but how do you know, it's tough. It's just the hand I'm being dealt. I didn't know you were still on Twitch till I saw someone hosting you just now. Demuzi423, well, cool. Thank you for finding me. Later, Virgil. Sane Escapee, it's the first one. Hyperpower Raid, Heart, Chase the, and then the Rabbit. So White Wabbit, the plan that we talked about today is we're going to start talking about having a hull breach. We're going to make a video that actually like flashes and says warning, warning, and then we'll have sounds go off. Because we have things, what I'm always trying to think about is that, thank you Mondo the Great for hosting, is what I'm trying to think about is that we have the ability to do something that a lot of other people can't. We have production value. We use professional equipment. Okay, so that means alpha layers. We can do some cool stuff with alpha layers. So I could make a video that's kind of alpha layers that looks like flashing lights coming on top of the screen with graphics that are like warning, warning, hull breach, and then the host can react to it and we can have a song that plays every time we get raided. I think that would work really well, and that could make a lot of fun. Anna's working on an emote for a Nerf gun for HR, but we could also use that as like defend against the, you know, the people trying to board our ship and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. Yes, there is a big cosplay community, And the thing is, guys, the people who have the most followers and the most engagement in the cosplay community up here have been on this channel numerous times, and it's brought us no increase in numbers. Sad fucking truth of the world. We've already included them in a lot of our programming. They've been around. Those are the people with the highest levels of engagement in the city for cosplay. So. Parva said, Potens, actually, I did not include the chat and the YouTube in our videos now because it was one of the biggest things people complained about on Geek and Cinder's YouTube videos of Twitch content. They don't want to see the chat room, they find it distracting, and they just want to watch the content. If they're not a part of the conversation, they don't seem to care. It's really hard, and now people complain about the notifications and all that kind of stuff and the donations. YouTube's a different system and a different world. It's hard to make Twitch content work on it. Yes, some of the hosts do cosplay. It's not that you haven't seen cosplay, it's the people who do it are the biggest in town. And they've been on Watching Paint Drive, they showed up during the charity drive, stuff like that. We don't want to make the Raiders chat vanish. We want to make them feel welcome. It's just a cool back and forth would be fun. Silly Sunny, no, you're pretty much on. I think we're making good content. We just don't have the money to do good publicity. And it's really hard to get other people to promote it because the numbers are low. It's a catch-22. The higher your numbers, the easier it is to get more numbers. The content's good though. I think we're making great content. I think it's been suffering a little the last couple weeks, and I want it to be better, but I think it's good content. Kaiju, come here. Oh, are you walking him? Thanks, man. Get Mike and Jerry from Penny Arcade. Okay, I'll work on that. Seaweeda, message us those names. Kaiju, come here. What's up, buddy? How you doing, dude? Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Look at this dude. He's a good dog sometimes. Hardly ever. Yeah.
Chased him around. He got out. So.
Oh, he got out?
Yeah.
You little son of a bitch. Who let him out?
Well, I was trying to keep him in, and then like he took off this way, and Anna was opening the door, and they took off back this way. So.
God damn it. People who are not within Twitch already don't seem to get that certain channels actually do have production value. I was talking to a group of composers, FSX artists, and gaming. They were like, yeah, but what would Twitch stream need with music? Yeah. Lizards Eat Flies, it's a constant problem I face with our content, is that a lot of people think Twitch is low production value, and they don't. When I tell people like sponsors or guests that we have a Twitch channel, they honestly think that it's either just a podcast or somebody sitting there playing a video game. They don't get it. They don't like it. Sorry guys, our chat room froze for a little bit and I missed a whole bunch of questions. Tom the Train 90 is now following. Thank you for the follow. JRoby1970, I would agree with you, except Critical Role is a good example that there's a lot of people on Twitch who like content that's different. There's a lot of people on Twitch that like content that's different. They just don't know it exists because there's not a system that supports it. I agree with you, Curse Cider, but it would be hard to convince GNS to do that. Lucas doesn't give a shit. It'd be hard to convince the rest of them too. I know all the hosts want to as well. Spirophyte, it depends on the show. Some shows are better without the chat room being involved. That's a good idea, Alienator. Make sure you message me that in the mod chat so I don't forget.
Is that? I'm heading out.
Later, man. Aolijin, that's a good idea. We have those graphics. Maybe we should just share our graphics package, make that public, and let you guys do what you want with it. We have hyperrpg.com. It should just redirect to our Twitch. Why haven't we linked hyperrpg.com? I thought I told someone to do that. I bet Jordan never sent me the info on that. But actually, guys, I'm going to have to start shutting it down. I've still got a lot to do tonight, and I don't want to be up all night. Got to get some stuff ready for tomorrow. Going to work on this VR a little bit more. Got to get the rebroadcast up. Mainly just wanted to talk to you guys this week about the channel, some ideas. You guys have had some good ones. Don't be afraid to message us ideas. We get to the ones we can. We miss some. You know, we do what we can. We're a small team, so we do what we can. And it looks like my chat room froze once again. I think I have it open on here. Yeah, I do. Oh, yep, I do. Yeah, it's frozen. Yes, we should raid somebody tonight. Who should we raid, guys? Who should we raid? Tell me who to raid. Give me somebody good. Is Jessica live? Since Jessica came by, Jess or Orion? No, we're not gonna raid Viking Last, guys. We need to bring in new people and do a new raid. Okay, so somebody said Orion and Jess were live. Hold on. Give me 1 sec, guys. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. Entertain yourselves for a little bit, guys. Trying to load up Jess's page. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I agree. I think Jessica and Orion aren't going to get us too many new people. I'm looking at some of the other people that you guys have been posting in chat. Let's do. Let me look at this. Twitch.tv Burke Black. Who is this person? Oh, that dude's got a pirate hat on. We're raiding that dude. Oh my god. Okay, guys. We're gonna do, This person. Holy shit. God damn it. Okay, doing this on a tablet is a fucking joke. Oh my god. Ah. Okay, we're gonna do Burke. Everybody, you know the rules. Hyper Rabbit Power Heart, chase the. Okay, so. God damn it, I hate doing this on a tablet. It's the worst. It's the fucking worst. Oh my god. Alright guys, go, 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 do it, just do it, just go, go, go. I can't do it on the fucking tablet. Just go over there, go, 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 and I'll host him. Go, go, do it, go, don't wait for the signal, just go, 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 everybody go, 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 go. Just go, go, go. This guy's a pirate, is great. This guy's great. This is great. This is great.
Yes.
This is amazing.
Thank you, Hyper. Much appreciated. But there's more, isn't there? There's more. Here it comes. Hold on to your britches. Hyper RPG, welcome to the pirates. So yo ho, and to have some rum on me. Here's your cannon salute. I got so excited that I actually killed my chat on my computer. So give me a second to get that fixed. There we go. There it is. I think I hit a button that closes it. I don't know what I did to myself, but. And also thank you so much for that awesome mega host. I appreciate that. So cheers. Sorry, forgive this. This isn't usually here, but I got a mobile AC unit. But anyway, I am Burke Black, and this is the Pirate Cast on Twitch TV. And we're right in the, well, we're not in the middle. We're
Awesome.
actually on the back end of
You guys awesome. Night guys.